Predecessor Dev Stream. I am so
Let's go.
to unveil patch 1.6 with all of you and with my incredible panel here. I am going to be your host today, Choice Plays. But that's enough about me. We have the man, the myth, the legend, RGS Ace. How's it going, Ace?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing, Choice?
Doing fantastic. So excited to get into this patch. And to my right, I do believe, is Stegs, the senior community manager himself. How you feeling, Stegs?
Hello, everyone. I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited for once. I know I say it every time, but like, it's good. It's exciting. I can't wait to show more stuff off. Let's do it. Wait, no, we should show blood first. Let's go to blood. Let's do blood.
Yeah, hey, Blood Mortius. We have senior game designer Blood Mortius here with us today. How's it feeling, Blood?
Yeah, great. Thanks, Choice. Yeah, no, also really excited as always, but this patch is incredible, and I can't wait to get stuck in.
Oh, I'm so excited for all of the incredible stuff that we're going to unveil today, which, by the way, leads me to our topics for today. We've got some incredible topics to go over. And first one on the docket is going to be Yurei, our new hero coming into Predecessor. I don't know if you guys have been watching the little lore books, the little lore audiobooks. Fantastic. If you haven't, please join us on like YouTube, Twitter, you know, all those social places where you post videos and stuff like that. Have you guys had a chance to listen to those at all, Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. What did you think of them?
I love it. I love being able to hear a little bit of lore, even if it's just like little tidbits here and there. It's really cool. Got some VO from one of our PCG members, our Predecessor Creator Guild members, which was fantastic. We love that, involving the community a little bit more. But that is really cool. And then after that, we've got some ranked improvements. We've got some Battle Pass to go over, and then we've got a little special new gameplay system coming in. Can't wait for that one. How are you guys feeling about it, Stegs? Any initial thoughts?
I don't want to spoil anything. I'm scared to talk about it just in case I spoil something, but it's cool. It's really, really cool. I feel like if you asked the chat what they thought this was, I feel like the majority probably wouldn't get it. I think it's one of those kind of things, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blood. Ace, what do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Yeah, no, it's a unique system, to say the least, and there's a lot of crazy stuff involved. Yeah, I can't wait to start getting into the specifics, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a big one, and it's pretty exciting. I think 1.4 was a big one, but this one's even bigger.
Oh yeah, we're still adding on to the game. Incredible systems, incredible gameplay stuff to change up the way that you play Predecessor and interact with this game. I'm so excited to jump into it. But before we do, we have our little intro video to unveil a little bit more about the brand new Omega original hero, Yurei. Check it out.
Geil, Yurei, zeig mir. Zeig. Alter, das ist laut. Egal, baller.
Another day, another demon in need of retribution. Demonkind now knows its place.
10. Juni. Boah, der Skin sieht krass aus. Das ist so ein geiler Skin.
An absolutely beautiful model reveal of Yurei, our brand new hero coming into patch 1.6. I'm so excited. I just want to get a little bit of initial thoughts from everybody. Chat, please give us your initial thoughts. But actually, I do wanted to say really quick, speaking of chat, welcome in some other platforms. We've got TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch streaming all at the same time. So welcome everybody in those chats. We are excited to have you here. But everyone, put in your initial thoughts of Yurei, and let's start with Ace. With that little bit of a teaser reveal of Yurei in game, how are you feeling?
Alter, krank.
I'm pretty excited. I think, firstly, I think the team did a really great job on her. She looks and plays pretty awesome. I really like the theme of her as well. And that little teaser of her is pretty exciting, but it's just kind of the tip of the iceberg.
Oh yeah, just the tip of the iceberg. Blood Mortys, how do you feeling? It looks so good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so good.
It's incredible. One of the best just short pieces that we've done for just the cinematic POV. I love the setting. I love her theme. And just overall, I really enjoy this character. I think the sound team did an incredible job with the little soundtrack. Absolutely enjoy it. It's just incredible. Yeah, I'm looking forward to diving into more specifics about her.
Oh yeah, Diggs and I were rocking out to that soundbite.
It's
there.
good,
It was
right?
So good. Yeah.
Ich bin mal gespannt,
so
weil
good.
Sound war bisher noch nie so geil
I was very
in dem
much
Game.
enjoying myself here. I'm seeing a couple of things in the chat here. Somebody saying, when is the update out? Watcha! We got it on top of the stream.
Steht da oben,
That's
10.
right.
Juni.
Improvements. 10th of June. There we go. Exciting times. I'm seeing quite a lot of love, I think, already for Yurei. So
Was sagt ihr, Chat?
I'm excited to
Gefällt's
get
euch?
into it with
Oder nicht?
with Blood Mortius. That's what we're doing next, right? Choice.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking a little bit about the lore of Yurei. Just a little bit, you know, we want to do a little bit of teasing of, you know, some of the interconnected stories coming out of this hero, or with this hero, I
Ich
should
fände es ja
say.
geil, wenn dieses Intro-Video kommen würde, wenn
talk
das
about it just a
Update
little bit.
draußen ist. Wisst ihr, dass du so im...
Yeah,
Du
just
startest
diving
rein
in,
und
just
dann kommt
to
dieses
start,
Video.
I mean, her name, Yurei, and where that comes from, her background. This all came from sort of just looking into Japanese folklore and stuff, and then looking into ghosts and spirits, and that's what this name generally refers to, particularly those with lingering business in the mortal world. They still have a job to do, and hopefully this gives like a strong hint to more of her thematic core and what she seeks out to do, what she embodies, and representing this more like spectral and ethereal presence to her. And if you've been following the videos, may have been hearing the term Koroshinzu, as much as I'll butcher that, mentioned in relation to her. And for those that don't know, this is a title. And if you haven't checked out those videos, do. They're very, very good. And this holds significant meaning for her place in her clan, her lore, and how everyone in the Predecessor universe actually views her. For the actual lore itself, I didn't actually have a lot of a hand in the lore. Community, actually, the community team had a heavier hand in the lore and did a great job with it. I personally really enjoyed watching through those videos, listening to that bite-sized lore, and just getting into sort of a bit more of her story. But I don't know, yeah, Mark, choice if you guys wanted to add anything about her background, considering you may have been a little close to the process.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, it's been very cool. Obviously, the videos that we've put out are kind of like I guess we can call them like a little bit of a lore experiment, if you like. Like I've seen some really good feedback on them as well. Like a lot of people have enjoyed them, but kind of want a little bit more in depth. You know, obviously we kind of just have that the image kind of zooming in, and the main thing is almost it being almost like an audiobook. So it's been really cool to see everybody's reactions to it. We've had some that are kind of like super love lore and have really loved it, and then there's other people which, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm probably one of these people that's like, yeah, but how does she play? How do I play her? Like, what does she do? So it's been really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's been cool because it's kind of it's combining two heroes lore, as you have probably guessed from the videos themselves. We're looking at Yurei and of course her sister, which is always exciting, and the one that's just literally released about an hour and 20 minutes ago has a little bit more in there about her sister as well. So if you're interested in the next hero, have a little, I was going to say have a read, have a listen to that.
Have a listen,
it's exciting. Have a listen.
Yeah, we definitely want you guys to watch that video, but still stick around because we still got more stuff
after the stream.
Yeah, after the stream, because we definitely have a lot more stuff to talk about. I'm very excited to kind of just get into why don't we just get into a little bit about Yurei herself? Mortius, you're one of our lead game designers, senior game designer. Probably had a little bit of a hand in making this hero. Take us through that.
Yeah, no, I'd say so. Yeah, no, I mean, technically, this is a character, kit-wise,
Geil.
that has been existing for over a year now, at least, as a prototype. But it's just a general overview of her gameplay, which you'll lovely be able to see in the background. She fulfills the assassin role. This means she excels at dealing with isolated targets, eliminating key targets, and bringing this more like high skill, high reward gameplay. However, she's not the typical assassin like Feng Mao and Kalari. She has a lot of burst and can eliminate targets quickly under the correct circumstances, but her damage is paced out a little bit more, as you may see, requiring a few more abilities in order to actually execute her targets. This is because we wanted to grant her extra mobility and give her some range tools and basically more options to deal with some bulkier targets as well, so she's a bit more of a skirmisher in that regard. And when designing Yurei, as I said, we started from this prototype character, and they were pretty bare bones, but they had this concept of I dash through the target, I do these range basic attacks for a limited period of time, and then I dash again, and I do these range basic attacks, etc. And we basically refined off of that and wanted to incorporate more of Yurei's themes as we fleshed her out as a character. So we had this severing of souls concept, and we really wanted that to be a core part of her loop. So a lot of what she does relies on
Wenn das ein Jungler ist,
marking her targets,
das,
dashing through them, which severs
ist
the
ein
soul,
Jungler.
attaching it to the target. And then she can use all of her AoE abilities to basically duplicate damage to that target, dealing additional damage, allowing her to burst targets and kill them quickly. This means she's extremely reliant on her dash. If she's not hitting it, then she's not severing souls. And when she severs souls, she also resets the dash cooldown, which is where all this mobility you'll see is coming from. You'll see her tossing her kunai at people, dashing through them, spinning around in a circle, dashing through them again, doing this soul storm, dashing through them again, and she keeps going and going and going. And as long as you allow her to keep executing these combos and you're not dodging them or locking her down, she'll kind of just go nuts in the middle of a team fight and she'll just start eliminating everyone. So she's someone you really have to pay attention to. You have to really try and lock her down and take her out quickly, or else she'll just run amok amongst fights.
Oh yeah, definitely running amok amongst fights. I want to point out something right here. Her
guck mal, die
backing animation,
Backport-Animation sieht geil aus.
so clean, so clean.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Ace, have you had a little bit of experience playing Yurei in some of your back-end tests, and how has that gone?
Yeah, I have. She's been a lot of fun. I think the visuals are pretty dope, especially the ultimate. I was speaking to Max, who does the VFX, or who did the VFX for this character, and I think he kind of knocked it out of the park with the ult. We wanted to be quite ambitious with the visuals on it, and I think the team did a really great job. And then I think the kit feels really good. The whole character flows very nicely, and then the visuals on top of that the VFX team did, and then also the character team. It's really nice, and I've enjoyed her a lot. I think she's like pretty good in the jungle, but you can play her in the off lane as well. I've had success there. But yeah, definitely enjoying her a lot. She definitely brings something new and quite exciting to the game.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what the players do with this character once she gets into the game on
Krank einfach.
6, if you can see it way up
Einfach
there,
kranker
the
Held.
10th or the 10th of June. I'm very excited for this. Degs.
Also ich kann euch sagen, der Held macht ultra
Mortius's fault,
Fun.
okay?
Joyce is just doxing me.
I'm blaming Blood for this one, okay? I'm just kidding.
Sorry, we've all done it.
Thanks. How are you feeling about this hero all over? Like the visuals, the feel. Have you been able to play her at all?
I mean, she's so cool, right? Like, I haven't. I feel like I say this again every stream. I haven't played her. I've played against her a lot. And the thing I really like about her is like, this sounds like a really small thing, but with her, and I didn't want to go into loads of detail, but with her primary, it's not just that cool spinny kick that you see her do. It's also like if you jump, she can pull off her primary spinny kick and then leap into the direction of her choice as well. And I just think it's kind of cool. She's so mobile. Like, she's really fast. She's really tough to pin down. So it's really cool to see. Like, I've been working on the overview for her in the last couple of weeks, and just kind of getting to understand all of the different combos that you can do with her and how she plays. It's been so cool. So keep an eye out for the overview coming next week. There you go. That's it.
Ooh, next week for that overview. Very excited.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did get to play her just a little bit. I tried her in mid lane actually, because I can't remember what the condition was. Bled, you'll have to help me with this one. But the condition, if you do her dash, I think you get 2 ranged autos, and then the rest is.
Yep.
How does that work? Is that her passive?
Yeah, her passive, like every ability cast you do, your next 2 basic attacks are ranged, and they actually bounce between targets. We didn't want her like jungle clear to slow down if she switches to ranged basics. We made sure that AoE. But yeah, it's this ranged tool, especially because she's got a ranged ability with her kunai throw, where she fires these multiple kunai. She can actually do a decent amount of range damage, and she can actually trade in laning phase, including mid lane. So there is viability there.
Yeah, I'm no pro, and I was playing against AI, but it felt really good in it. AI felt really nice with her in mid lane. So some of you pro assassins out there, my brain just does not compute when playing an assassin. But some of you crazy people out there who just know how to do it, try her mid lane, because I could see her being really cool in there, and definitely bringing a lot to the team composition when you're doing something like that. Now, this is definitely a question that I didn't put it on our sheet here, but I do have a question about what, in your opinion, Blood, what is a good starting item for her? If you're in jungle, what's a good starting item?
First item on Yurei, most likely Melody. It's something that allows you to just speed up your clear tremendously. It's a classic for Klari, and these days Feng Mao as well, seeing as he's not building Mind Razor as much. And it gives her a lot more burst damage, allows her to execute the targets, and if she can finish someone off, then yeah, as I said, her damage isn't the highest relative to other assassins when she's trying to eliminate someone, so just getting that last little chunk when they get low will allow you to finish them off and hopefully not have any retaliation or unable to escape afterwards.
Nice. Okay. And then I have
Der
one
Held
more
ist selber
question
so
for you,
krank.
because you have put so much work into this hero. What was, when you were concepting Yurei, what was kind of
Bisschen
like
wie
the
so eine
philosophy that
Assassin
you were going?
Chimbi,
I know you
oder?
kind of went over it a little bit in your like introductory, but take us through some of the design philosophy when making this hero.
Yeah, generally the dash resets was a really big part of it. We wanted it to feel like the player had to use these multiple abilities to take someone out, and we wanted it to be dashing through them repeatedly. And this kind of gameplay was really fun, even more so in the vertical space. You've got clips like here, where this Skylar's flying in the air, and she's dashing up to them and doing damage to them, and then dashing back down or into other targets and stuff. So there's some really cool moments that can come from that, and that was the main thing we indexed on. This is why her Q also allows her to send herself up and stuff, as well as being a forgiveness if she overextends and doesn't have her dash anymore. All of this stuff kind of comes together to create that kind of gameplay loop. Even the passive basic attacks, the reason she's switching to ranged is because there's often scenarios where there's a Grux coming at you, he's Gruxing, he's trying to beat you up, so you do your Q or something, you dash through him, but now you're out of range of your melee basics, right? So now you have a couple range basics to chuck, and then you can R&B, range basic him again, and then he's marked, so now he's trying to run at you again, you dash for him again, and you do all these little mind games, and if the Grux can like throw you off and predict you, he can kill you pretty quick. She's very, very squishy, but as long as she's able to remain elusive, manage her dashes appropriately, and not have it go on this really long cooldown, she can just keep harassing targets, and this allows her to deal with those more bulkier targets as an assassin. The other two, Kalari and Feng Mao, tend to struggle a little bit more. She has the potential to do it, providing she plays optimally. So she has a bit more options and choice there.
I love it. I have one more question for Ace. What is your favorite ability in Yurei's kit?
Definitely her ultimate. I think it's the dash is
ultimate
really
is
cool, and the resetting on the dash is
krank.
awesome. But the ult, the visual just looks so cool. Like she like kind of creates a tornado and then it like pulls you into the center, and then she like slams down with her sword. It's pretty dope. So that's my favorite ability. I haven't been super successful with it yet, so I'm looking forward to getting on live and giving it a go.
You hear that? Let
Das hier ist
Ace
jetzt die
ult you
Ultimate.
in
Das hier.
live when 1.6 drops. All right, Stegs, I do have one more question for you. Out of all the visuals in this kit, which one's your favorite?
Of all the visuals in this kit, it is definitely. I like her secondary. So when you dash through a target, Blood, tell me if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did the overview. I think it's right. When you dash through a target with your secondary, and they've already got another status effect on them that you can do with your other abilities, you rip their soul, and a skull starts floating around them, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, when I first saw it, like, I had no idea what Yurei was about, and I was like, oh my god, why are there skulls above me? It was absolutely terrifying, but it's really, really cool. I absolutely love it. That's the best one for me.
Moin Link, was geht?
I love it. I think the dash is really sick with all the skulls, like following her around. Very sick. All those trapped demon souls, I want to say. It was very awesome. This is really awesome. Okay, chat, let me know. How do you guys feel about this hero, about Yurei? I know that you guys have been, going off in the chat right now. Excited about Yurei. Yes, Bengal Mac, it is the Stegs. Yeah. Yes. She looks cool. It's insane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love it.
There's a lot of excitement for Yurei in it. I'm super happy people are really resonating with it. Like, it's very, very cool to see. I can't wait to watch people play it. Like, I can't wait to watch the streams. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah. I can't wait to watch somebody who's really. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I want to say Purple Swan is the one playing this. Oh yeah, Purple Swan is an insane gamer. An insane gamer.
Purple Swan is infuriating to play against as any character, but with Yurei, whole nother level.
If I was this great soon, I'd be like, FF at 10. I'm just kidding. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay. Ace, have you had any experience playing against Purple Swan with Yurei yet?
Thankfully I haven't, so I've been safe.
Der Glückliche.
Oh, that's good. I am a little spooked. I'm glad I'm not in this level. I'm glad I'm not in this level to have to actually like queue into Purple Swan, okay? Don't look me up, okay? Just don't look at my account. It's fine. All right, well, that is a little bit of a sneak peek at our brand new Almeida Original Hero. By the way,
ich habe schon so oft gegen Purple gespielt, der nimmt mich jedes Mal auseinander.
Original. Okay, that is extremely exciting. I want to get your thoughts, Blood. How does that feel, going into, the future of hero kits in Predecessor? It's all going to be Almeida Original.
Yeah, there's a little bit of intimidation in there. I don't have that nice little backlog to go off, some reliable resources. But honestly, like, somewhat liberating. The designs feel so much more open, the space is more open, and we can do so much more wild and crazy stuff, and bring some more unique flavor to the universe. Not to say the Paragon characters weren't, but they already had that predetermined sort of theming behind them, and everyone's aware of them, everyone knows them, and now we can throw in things that surprise people and make people just go wow. That's what I'm really excited for.
We love the surprises. Well, that's actually go ahead.
Sorry, Choice.
Yeah,
question from the chat. As we're on I'm paraphrasing, by the way, because I've lost it already, but I know what it was. As we are now doing only Almeida Originals, does that affect the release schedule, Robbie?
No, still planning to release a hero every 6 weeks.
Geil.
There you go.
Downed it.
You heard it here first.
I I had to go back in time, but
Wird echt sehr
I've done
schnell,
the
das
chat.
Gameplay. Ja, ja.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, there you go. Look, you've
Thank
got
you,
your cool
Relic.
little box happening now.
Aber das Ding ist, das Gameplay wird halt sehr bestimmt durch die Helden, die man spielt. Und wenn du einen Feng Mao zum Beispiel hast oder eine Shinbi, die ja auch 2 Dashes hat, oder ein Feng Mao hat einen Dash, oder eine Kira hat einen Dash-Reset, also ist jetzt nichts anderes als das, was schon im Game drin ist. Aber ja, das Game ist trotzdem relativ schnell. Ich würde es mir 10-20% langsamer wünschen, wenn ich ehrlich bin, weil auch wenn man es auf Konsole spielt, du hast ja die Ebene, du kannst nach oben schießen, nach unten schießen, du kannst selber in die Luft gehen. Also du hast wirklich diese Vertikalität mittlerweile drin. Und da fände ich es gut, wenn das dann nicht ganz so schnell wäre, wie es aktuell ist. Es könnte in manchen Situationen einfach ein bisschen langsamer sein. Einfach langsamer.
But obviously, I want people to come play in 1.7, so 1.7 is going to be cool too. But 1.8 is pretty big. But I think 1.7 has something probably no one expected. 1.8 is like I don't think people will see 1.7 coming. 1.8 is pretty dope though, but maybe some people will see that coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That's me done, Choice. I promise. I won't interrupt you anymore.
Trying to get us to leak stuff. You all saw it, chat. He's trying to get us.
Yeah.
He's trying to set me and blood up.
Exactly. We're seeing right through you there, Stegs. You gotta be careful with this one. No one's leaking
Sorry.
anything, Bearbach, okay? It's not gonna happen. Not this
No
time.
leaks.
Not this time, okay? Because I am so much better now. I guess. But anyways, that's actually going to be it for our time with Bloodborne. Is talking about the brand new meta original hero, Yurei. We're so excited
Jetzt kommt der gute
to have
Stuff.
had you on, Blood. I just want to give you the floor to say any final thoughts about Yurei 1.6, whatever you want to.
Yeah, I mean, obviously really looking forward to the character releasing, but what you guys are going to be talking about later in this stream, there is some crazy stuff in there, absolutely stuff that I didn't expect to be in Predecessor for a very long time, if at all. It's some wild stuff. I think people are going to really enjoy it. I know people have seen teasers already. Robbie put some stuff on Twitter. It's exciting. I look forward to everyone seeing it.
So exciting. All right. Well, everyone, say
I'm so
goodbye to
excited.
our friend Blood Mortius. Thank you, Blood, for your time
Thank you, Blood.
today. And we will see you
Thank you.
in the next one. But yeah, let's go here. But I don't know what's going on. Degs, why are you gone again?
What did you do?
At least we can hear you.
Oh, we've like
You can hear me. I'm lost in the void.
No, Stegs, come back.
Somebody needs to help me.
Digga.
Wait. The slow reveal.
Yeah. That's
we're gonna
that's what
shift
we,
a little
that's what
bit.
we do.
What,
We
what
could
is this?
we could do this again if you like, Choice.
What is it?
Digga.
Wait, Ace, why are you over there?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
going
I
on?
don't know. I guess I felt like moving.
Choice breaking everything. The stream's broken, everyone.
That, yeah, that happens. Look at
Good
that.
riddance, Stegs. Liz.
Oh,
Oh, my
no
heart.
way.
My
Holy.
heart.
That's not cool.
Jetzt zeig den guten Stuff.
Well, anyways- oh, go ahead.
Geo
say.
Kaiser asking for tiny Rampage preview. It's coming up. Don't worry. It's coming up. We gonna talk about it.
Habt
I
ihr
promise.
gesehen? Tiny
Ja.
Rampage ist so geil.
If you want leaks, just follow Ace on Twitter, okay? If you truly want leaks, just follow Ace on Twitter, because yeah, that's the best place to do it. That's the best place to get it.
Yeah, I wasn't leaking. I was, tactically sharing information.
That's right. that is true. That is very true. Okay, well, I do want to do a little bit of a giveaway. How does that feel? Does that feel everybody? Does that feel good? Everyone, if
Feels
you
good
put,
choice. Why aren't you looking at it?
because I have 4 screens.
Oh, dude.
Five
Yeah, okay.
screens.
Sorry, you
1,
carry
2,
on.
3,
You carry
4,
on.
5.
Soulbinder, let's go.
And the giveaway code is Soulbinder. Put that in the chat right now, and you will be instantly entered to win
Okay.
Yurei on day 1 of patch 1.6. Oh yeah, if you
Uh-huh.
want if you want Yurei day 1 of patch 1.6, put in Soulbinder into the chat right now as we talk a little bit more about some other stuff like ranked changes.
Ranked
Oh, yeah.
changes.
Ranked
I'm just for Soulbinder in the
Ranked
chat.
Improvements?
Yeah, me
Ich
too.
finde, die
I
Minions
wanna
im Jungle
chance
könnten
it
auch ein
out.
Update vertragen in
Okay.
Zukunft. Oder ja, die ganze Map und die ganze Grafik könnte ein Update vertragen.
Yeah, we're in there. We're in there.
Es muss eine richtig geile neue Map her, die richtig geil
good, we're
aussieht.
good.
Mit geilem Licht, mit geiler Sonne
We
und
love
allem.
it. We're happy. We're very happy.
Das brauchen wir, das fehlt
All
noch.
right. Beautiful. Okay, we've got some ranked improvements coming in to the game as everyone is putting in Soulbinder into the chat for that
Los,
giveaway
zeigt Ranked
for Yurei
Improvements.
on day 1 of 1.6.
Wir wollen
Let's talk
sehen.
about it a little bit. We've got some interesting stuff coming into the patch. We accidentally may or may not have leaked, and it wasn't me this time. It was not me. But we've got it wasn't. I promise. Please, CEO, Mr. CEO, I swear. It wasn't me this time. But we are increasing party sizes in ranked mode. This is a feature highly requested by the community, and we wanted to put a little light on it, talk about it just a little bit. Ace, how you feeling about party size increase coming into ranked?
Yeah, it's something that a lot of people have been asking about, constantly getting comments on X or Twitter, on Discord, people asking about when they can play with bigger group sizes. And I think games are always better with friends. So we're introducing larger parties in ranked. So super excited for that. Should be a lot of fun. I have a group of 2 other friends that I play a lot with, and we usually have to kind of leave one person out, which doesn't feel great. So now we can all play together.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I see some people in the chat asking what are the party sizes. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 5. We wanted to skip the 4 because that solo player is going to be kind of left out, and we just want to avoid some weird interactions there, but also make sure that you guys are having tons of fun. But
Habt
the
ihr
thing
gehört?
is this is going
Das
to be
waren doch eure
up to
Fragen am Anfang.
diamond. So through plat, I do believe, and then once you hit diamond,
I'm so
it is back down
excited.
to duo or solo queue, I do believe. Are we feeling good about that? We're feeling nice.
That sounds pretty good. I mean, obviously I'm going to be Paragon, so
Right.
yeah, it's not going to impact me. But for the rest of you guys, it should be a great change.
Yeah, exactly. So you're still going to leave out your friend, is what you're saying. One of your friends.
Yeah, exactly. He's still getting left out regardless.
He's got to pump those numbers up a little bit. So that's very exciting. We love to see that, and this is just one of those moments that we're happy that you guys in the community are continually talking to us, opening up those dialogues and letting us know how you guys feel about different systems and stuff in the game. And we wanted to do this, and yeah, we hope you enjoy it. Okay, yes, I was just looking at my notes to make sure that I got everything. So Diamond Paragon players, no partying after duo or solo for Paragon players. So that's a thing. And then the next thing is tier skipping. This is another.
I didn't make it in choice. That's something that's coming soon.
Well, coming soon is tier skipping. That's right. This is going to be one of those things that if you're really good, you're going to skip some tiers, but that is in another patch.
Tier skipping.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, since we're going on leaks, one thing that I think the team are looking at is to do another 24/7 ranked for the start of 1.6. So I'm not sure how long that will be, but I know they were discussing that. So rank should be 24/7 for a period of time when 1.6 drops as well.
This is beautiful. We love
Grandmaster wieder meckern, bevor das Update überhaupt draußen ist.
We've got tier skipping coming soon. Party size increases coming into 1.6. That one is making it, right?
Yeah, that one is.
Right. Perfect. We're in there. We're so in there, chat. Okay, we made it. I have leaked another thing, and I tried so hard not to, but it's fine. Okay, because we are excited about tier skipping coming into the game. But that's pretty much it for the ranked stuff. We've got those improvements coming. Very happy about it. And now that we
Das hat die eigentlich letztes Mal schon angekündigt.
about the lovely ranked improvements and
GGs
everything,
haben die
I
Tage ein
want
paar Mal
to
gegeneinander
introduce
gespielt.
another person
Echt?
onto
Habe
the
ich die
board.
Tage gespielt?
We've got another
Person.
senior game
Ich
designer,
glaube, ich habe ein paar Skylar und Dongo-Runden gemacht.
Wormy, coming into the show. Welcome in, Lermy Wormy. Everyone in chat, please give your love to Lermy. I guess you could give some love to Ace and maybe a little bit to Stegs. None for me, none for me, none for me. All for, yes. But I'm so excited to have Lermy in the chat. Let's make sure that we're all good. Yes.
Yay!
Yay! Hello. Welcome in, Lermy. How you
Hello!
doing?
I am so excited to talk to you guys all about some more stuff coming into 1.6. Yurei looked awesome, but ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't get a chance to insta-lock her in your games, there's going to be lots of fun things for you to be trying out, and we're going to go over them in just a little bit, so stay hyped.
Stay hyped.
Hyped indeed. We've got so much good stuff to talk about. The next thing that we're going to be talking about as we have Lermy on the show is we're going to be talking about the next Battle Pass. This is another one of those things that I'm excited to talk about because this is one of those things that we got a lot of feedback from
neuer
our
Battle
community,
Pass.
and you know we were able to do a little bit of tweaking.
Hashtag
and
mini
seeing some
rampage.
really exciting, cool things come into this. So let's talk about it a little bit. Ace, if you don't mind, kind of taking us through this next Battle Pass.
Yeah, sure. So I guess to start, one of the things was we launched the current Battle Pass, and we saw a lot of feedback from players. So we wanted to make sure that we try to incorporate as much of that feedback as possible. Obviously, when we launched the current Battle Pass, we're kind of already developing the most 1.6's Battle Pass. So there's only so much feedback we can incorporate because we have to develop so far ahead. But I think this Battle Pass is really cool because the thematic is pretty awesome. Like, I'm a big fan of the thematic. Some of the skins are like insanely dope. I think there may be some of the best skins we've shipped to date. So I'm very excited.
Richtig geile Skins im neuen
I think
Battle
people are
Pass.
gonna love this one.
Es kommen richtig geile Skins.
Should we show some of them now?
Ja,
Is
Go
that
for
a-
it. Yeah.
zeig,
that a
zeig,
thing?
die
Do it.
sollen den einen zeigen.
Okay,
do it.
okay,
Let's do
so we're-
it. I'm
Bitte,
hyped.
bitte, bitte, bitte,
We're gonna
bitte.
get on over
Nein,
here.
nein, nein, nein,
okay?
nein.
So we're gonna. This isn't one of the skins, but this right here
Ja,
is a
okay, das
Yurei
ist der Skin für
Demon
Yurei. Finde ich
skin
auch geil.
coming from the Battle Pass. Very sick.
Vor allem mit der goldenen Maske und so. Sieht
There was
sehr
a little
nice
bit of a
aus.
teaser in the video at the pre-roll at the front, but oh yeah, yes, I'm seeing lots of people saying, "Oh snap!"
Die sollen den anderen zeigen.
Ego
Komm,
says
komm,
they
komm,
are
komm,
cooking,
komm.
they
Leak,
are known to
leak,
cook.
leak, leak.
We love it. How are
Let's
you guys
go.
feeling about this?
Ja, der sieht schon sehr, sehr
I
krass
think
aus,
this
muss ich
skin
sagen.
is pretty insane. I'm a big fan of the color red, so I love it. For the new hero, I think it's dope. But there's another. I don't know if we're showing all the skins, but there's like one or two that I think are even better than this one. But this
Yeah.
one is dope.
Yeah, I love
Komm,
the
zeig.
theme pivot as well. It kind of like ties in the lore a little bit, where Yurei is kind of like this, very strong, hardened warrior. But what if she got a little bit corrupted? What if she turned on over to the evil side of things and became kind of this demonic force herself? Normally she hunts demons, but what if she worked with them too?
Oh, okay. See, that's the kind of stuff that I'm
Mini
excited
Rampage,
about.
let's
I
go.
love that. Teg's initial thoughts?
Love it. Absolutely love it. I really like the whole, as Lomi was saying, like how you can kind of, with skins, play a little bit around a bit with the lore.
Aber was mich trotzdem ein bisschen abfuckt, ist diese sexy Skins die ganze Zeit. Also, da kommen auch noch welche, ich weiß nicht, was sie jetzt hier zeigen. Aber jeder Skin hat fetten Arsch, fette Titten, halbnackt. Ich hab's schon so oft gesagt, es nervt irgendwie gerade. Oh, da ist er.
He's just gone. I'm going to show it now.
So geil.
Just
Show it now.
gotta go right in, okay?
Look at it.
It's so
Alter.
This skin's awesome.
This is
love this
Demon
one.
Zeris. So get
So
ready to
geil.
get spooked when he jumps on you in the middle of the lane out from the fog wall, okay? Gonna be a little
God.
scary. It's gonna be scary.
That guy's jumping out from the fog wall, and me just hanging out in off lane. We were just chilling, just doing our thing in off lane, and all of a sudden this guy's
So
coming
ein geiler
in.
Skin.
Wow, he's gonna wreck my day.
Ace, how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, this one's pretty scary, pretty demonic. I really wanted to get a chance to play with him, but I sadly didn't. But I went against him, and he's really cool. I think it's one of the better skins. I don't know, man. Zaras, he's corrupted.
Wisst ihr, was geil wäre, wenn man einen Skin auswählt, so einen richtig legendären Skin, und dann die Lane, auf der man spielt, hat auch einen Skin. Stellt euch mal vor, du würdest gegen Dämonen hier Sarus spielen, und da, wo der T1 ist, sagen wir, du spielst auf der Offlane, und am T1 wäre dann zum Beispiel so Dämonen, wäre irgendwie Feuer an der Seite, und alles wäre rot oder so, oder du hättest ein anderes Licht, einfach nur so ein Stück. Ja, um den T1 rum oder um den also T1, T2 vielleicht so ein bisschen. Das fände ich auch richtig geil. Wenn so die Map, auf der du spielst, auch so aussehen würde wie dein Skin. Das fände ich ja richtig krass. Oder wenn du im Jungle spielst, dass dann dein Jungle, keine Ahnung, du spielst jetzt Demon Zaras, dass dein Jungle, wo du halt deine Hälfte bist, dass dann halt so Sachen von dem Skin sind, zum Beispiel. Das fände ich auch richtig cool. Ja, wenn du jetzt zum Beispiel eine Regenbogen-Shinbi spielst im Jungle, dann sind dann halt bunte Pflanzen hier und da oder ein Regenbogen, der auf der oder im Jungle ist oder so. Wisst ihr, das fände ich richtig geil. Nur blöd, wenn du auf der Dual-Lane spielst und jeder hat dann Legendary Skin, dann wüsste man ja nicht, was man sieht, so, ne? Aber also da könnte man auch richtig geile Sachen machen.
Going to be really cool. But yeah, that's part of the Battle Pass. I did want to leak a little bit more, but how are we feeling about it so far? I want to get your thoughts.
Guys, I think this may just be a patch where I will be grinding up to max level immediately. Any other game? Yeah, I'll see it in a couple of weeks.
So nice.
So this is what I wanted to leak a little bit. This is you know, a work in progress of the first page. Sorry, whoever I.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I think this hopefully this Battle Pass is one of the feedbacks we got from the last one.
Er hat einfach
like there may not be something for
849.000
everyone, so
Platin.
hopefully there's something for everyone in this one. There's some really dope skins. There's a recall and a jump pad VFX, like a demonic themed one, which is super cool. As soon as I unlocked that, I just started using it in all the playtests. So I think people will love those as well. So there's a lot of really cool things. And then you obviously get opals. I think some people mentioned, do they keep the opals? You do keep your opals, so you can spend them how you wish. So yeah, I think there's something for everyone here. And it's I think we've just kind of taken it up another level. So please share your feedback. That'll help us kind of improve even further for the next Battle Pass.
Yeah, and I did want to mention something really quick. The dates on this are not correct, so don't worry. Don't worry about the dates; they are not correct. This is a work in progress. Just wanted to show you a little bit of a teaser of the first page and what it's going to look like. So don't worry about the dates. You're going to be fine. You're going to keep your opals too. I saw that a lot in chat. You're going to keep your opals. They're going to continue on through the patch and everything. So don't you worry about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Battle Pass. We've got.
I just want to point out one more time. That was work in progress. All right, like nothing you see there is absolutely final. Things may change. Just getting my community manager hat on, manage those expectations. Community managed.
Managed. Too easy. It's too easy. All right. Well, someone was talking about earlier seeing the little rampage.
Little Rampage.
Talk about.
Let's go.
Or bring up our next thing. But
Jetzt kommt das Beste
before
vom
you do
Patch.
that choice, are you gonna do the giveaway?
I'm doing the giveaway. Exactly.
I
don't want to keep you guys on your toes. That's all.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want you to tell them about the new miniatures mode before you did the giveaway.
Miniatures Mode, geil. Alle spielen in winzigen Formen.
Yeah,
Mini-Iggy.
I'm putting that one in the bank. We're keeping that one. We're keeping that one around. Okay, everybody. If you haven't typed in Soulbinder into the chat just yet, please do so right now. Soulbinder. I'll put it in the footer below so you can see it. I see lots of Soulbinders in the chat right now. So exciting. So exciting. Yeah. We're filling up here. I'm going to be pulling
Very nice.
This giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is
Sonic.
Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham, thank you so much for entering. That's Mr. Graham on Twitch. Thank you so much for entering, everybody. We're going to be, I think we're going to be doing another one. We're going to be doing another one, okay?
Okay,
So
good.
keep putting Soulbinder
Phew,
into the
okay.
chat. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Stegs
I
is
have
like,
another chance. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like, I want. So continue putting Soulbinder into the chat. I see Mr. Graham. Perfect.
Mini
yes, Mr.
Rampage,
Graham in
Mini
Twitch has won.
Rampage.
Please message us here on Twitch, the Predecessor Game channel with your Omega City link, actually. That your Omega.city player link, or just message us and we will we will connect with you after the stream. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for still putting in Soulbinder into the chat, because we are going to be giving another Yurei on day 1 thing here. So yeah, it's going to be good. Oh,
I'm going to win this one. I can feel it. I think I'm going to win that one.
I
believe
think
in you.
you're. Yeah,
I'm going to get it.
I'm
gonna
feeling
be me.
good about it too. Yeah. All right, everybody. Now it's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's
Yay.
time. We are introducing something new to the game, and I think I want Lermy to tell us all about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you play a game of Predecessor, you work with, currently, 2 systems. You've got your primary system, your heroes, whoever you're picking, whatever role you're going into, you gotta select somebody. But then when you get into the game, you work with a secondary system. You buy yourself some items, you get that gold, spend it, make that progression in the game itself. But what if I told you there could be another system on top of that? A third system, a tertiary system, you might even say.
Yay.
And that, my friends, is you getting to play your hero your way and unleash the power of Augments.
Augments. Geil. Was ganz Neues,
That
was
was
noch
great.
nie jemand in League of
That
Legends
was
gemacht hat.
great.
That was incredible,
We'll
actually.
love to see it.
I feel
Tiny
like I
Titan.
could not have done that any better. Actually, I probably would have been way worse. So, hello everyone, and welcome, Hero Augments, to Predecessor.
Yeah.
Lermy, let's take us through a little bit more. This is so
Ja,
exciting.
ich sag
How
gleich was
does
dazu.
affect everything?
Yeah, so when we were talking about ways to improve the general gameplay of Predecessor, we wanted to have more customization, more replayability. And really, we believed an additional system that allows you to pick between certain different effects or trading off of different effects, even in some situations, gives you so much more potential to play whatever character you want to play your way, like we mentioned before. So what you'll see is that we have 3 different augments that you can select in every game. One of them is going to be character specific, in which you get a choice of 3 unique augments for every single hero in the game. Which is, it's crazy. We're releasing with one set of 3 rather, for every single hero in the game. So again, you're gonna get a crazy amount of choice here just loading into your first game on patch 1.6, which is so exciting.
Okay.
Beyond that though,
Yes.
yeah, let's also talk about our common perks. These perks are going to be available for every single hero. They're shared amongst you, and they're kind of more minor effects, right? They're changing up your playstyle in smaller ways here or there. And then you've also got ones that give you a couple bonuses depending on how you want to play, but overall, smaller effects. And you'll see kind of a wide range of the kind of scale. Some of them are crazy cool, like we saw the Tiny Titan one for Rampage, where when you ult as Rampage, you become smaller. That one's really sick. Others are a little bit more simple. We wanted to give a wide variety of choice for players. If you want to kind of take it easy for a game, pick an easier augment, by all means, take it. But you could also get really crazy as well, and in certain circumstances, go nuts with those augment selections.
Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got to play with a bunch of them recently because I was filming stuff for this. They're all awesome. They're so awesome. And you can actually see in the looping video here, this is Ace. doing the Tiny Titan one. Ace, your experience with Tiny Titan Rampage.
Tiny
Oh,
Titan
it
ist also
was a
dumm.
lot of fun. He's like
So dumm, aber geil.
a little gremlin, and I was in a playtest. I was playing against Cynic and Julie, and I
Das ist so
ulted, and I
geil.
was just like running at them, like clawing at their feet and just killing them. It's a lot of fun, and with the items that Giant's Ring and Sapphires, like they make him even smaller, and he's like smaller than the minion. So it's like really funny because he's like enraged, but he's super tiny. It's just so much fun, and it just adds something different to the game that you
Das ist so
couldn't do
witzig.
before. And I think there's those of other augments that really switch up how you play the hero. And Rampage, when he's smaller, he actually takes a lot more damage. So there's kind of this trade-off. So you have to play in a different play style as you would before. When you ulted previously, you'd use that to like soak up and tank for your team. But now he has to play in a completely
Alter.
different way.
Es ist so geil.
Completely different way. You can see he comes around the corner, already ults, and then demolishes the Gideon. I mean,
Er ist so
don't worry
kleiner,
about
so
it.
kleiner
It's not
Ficker,
gonna be
ey.
that
Das ist so
crazy
witzig.
because this is an AI match, but it's totally fine. It's totally fine. We just wanted to show you how freaking cool this hero is and this augment. And we've got some more augments to go over, but I did want to I wanted to address a couple questions in the chat. Lermy, is there a way to see your own augment in game and other people's augments?
Tab drücken.
Yes. So actually, when you're loading into the match itself, you will see a specific icon on each of the heroes' cards to tell you exactly which augment that they have selected. You see the hero-specific one, and then when you go into the game as well on the scoreboard, you get to see that same icon also in that tab screen. So you will be able to check up on it at any point in the game and also see it as you're loading into the match.
Wie der
We
geht, das
love
sieht
it.
das so
We love it.
witzig
And
aus.
there's another pretty good question here. Are the augments different from game mode to game mode?
They are not, but they are present in every game mode. So you will be able to do this in a variety of different ways, you know, whichever way that you decide to play the game, whether that's in your standard matches, your ranked matches, your customs, all of these will be there and available for you to play and test and experiment and theory craft with. I'm just so excited to see, you know, what comes out of the system. Of course, just considering how many of them that there are in the game, the amount of variance that comes out of this, we understand that we're going to be doing quite a bit of follow-up with this in terms of making sure that you guys are feeling like you have options. That was the goal from the get-go. So if we see ones that are under-tuned or over-tuned, we will be addressing them as they come along. But overall, just so excited to see you guys get a chance to play with this system. And really, Tiny Rampage is just the start. There's so many other amazing examples we have to show you today, and you'll be able to read all about them as well on the full patch notes.
Speaking of some more, I have another looping video here for us to
I'm excited.
oogle at, and it is Gideon or Snipidion?
Ja, das ist auch
Sniper
geil.
Gideon?
Das ist auch geil.
Yes, this is one of Gideon's perks called Infinite Impact.
Das ist so geil.
No range.
His
Unlimited.
infinite range, rather. Unlimited range.
What was it like putting together something like this, Lerby? Was it just ridiculous or fun? Like, how did you feel?
This project was very, very large in scope, so it was definitely very interesting to try to come up with lots of different exciting ideas for all of the various heroes in the game. So I've got to give a big shout out to the team for really putting in so much work to make this system feel exciting for every single character, A to Z. They all have got something new and exciting to try out, and especially thanks to those on the design and the UI side. They were absolute superstars in putting this system together, and QA especially for running through all those checks to make sure that you guys are getting a nice polished system.
We love it. Diggs, initial
so
thoughts
nice.
when you see infinite range Gideon.
I mean, so
He's thinking hard about it.
Yeah.
it's not even, I don't even need to give initial thoughts on seeing it because I played against it today. And it was fine. You got to think a little bit more, like, you know, if you're running away at low having get in, you have to have a little bit of a think. But I don't know, like I'm looking at the chat, I'm seeing a lot of very interesting conversation. And I think this is not as strong as some people may think it might be. That's
Mhm.
that's all. It was Robbie.
You
were,
also gotta
were in
make
the
sure
game
you see all the
with us,
other
right?
ones as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's-
let's not forget. There's so many of these, like
Yeah.
3 per hero. I'm bad at maths,
Yeah.
but that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot,
It's a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah. And also I think the thing is, in isolation, it looks like even I think we were maybe in the same playtest, but also played against a Gideon who had the same ability. And you would think on paper it sounds busted, but you have to remember the map isn't like this wide open field, right? There's a lot of corridors. It's quite narrow. It's not easy to use this ability and get a lot of value out of it. You do get some value out of it in lanes, and it's nice to like stop people backing if they don't want to walk around the tower. But yeah, I think it sounds way more busted on paper. When I read it, I was like, I don't know about this one, guys. Like this one seems kind of nuts. I actually think he has better augments, but this one is cool if you want to just annoy the person. I thought it was cool because you could just stop people from backing, and I love doing that.
That's the best
but
part.
other than that,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but you do it once, and then they're like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around the corner, and then you're like, all right, well now I can't do it again. So yeah, I think you definitely have to play with it. And when we gave it to testers, I think everyone was kind of skeptical as well, but ultimately people ended up loving the system, right? Like they were saying they didn't even want to play live anymore; they just want to play this all the time.
Es ist ja auch immer so, viele Sachen sehen krass aus, wie Ace es schon sagt, aber im Endeffekt sind die nicht so praktikabel. Und man muss halt auch sagen, jeder Held bekommt irgendwas. Manche bekommen Sachen, die mega krass aussehen, manche bekommen eher normalere Sachen, sage ich mal. Und es wird zwar jeder OP, aber dadurch wird auch wieder jeder nicht OP. Weißt du, nur weil er jetzt weiter schießen kann, dann kann es ja sein, dass jemand anders dafür was anderes kann, was das wieder ausgleicht. Also, nur weil man weiter schießen kann, heißt es ja nicht, dass man jetzt dadurch One-Shot stirbt oder sowas. Und wie du schon sagst, Impact, man kann das hier zum Beispiel auch dodgen. Und viele Sachen sind auch eher spaßiger, als dass sie richtig gut sind. Also in einem E-Sports-Match wird keiner das hier zum Beispiel benutzen, dann wird man eher andere Perks benutzen. Es wird eine Meta geben, wie es in jedem Game immer eine Meta geben wird. Das kann man niemals vermeiden. Es wird immer das Beste geben. Hier seht ihr zum Beispiel Quang, dass er wieder zurück teleportieren kann, wie er es früher konnte.
Out on the field. And you may be going, Lermy, why would I ever do that? Well, my friends, look at that. You can teleport straight on back to lane, to the red buff, to Orb Prime? Question mark? The answer is yes. You will be also able to do that. Anywhere on the map you leave that sword, that is the potential for you to be able to do with this augment. And my god, it is so much fun to be able to do some really interesting and sneaky macro plays across the board. It is very, very cool to see just how much our playtesters have big brained using this augment. Very, very sick.
Lol, auf
Yeah,
den
just
Blue
do a
Buff.
blue buff really quick. Yeah, it's totally fine. No big deal. Totally fine. Ace, have you seen anyone use this one yet in any playtests?
I haven't actually, but
Ich muss halt dazu sagen, ich bin für alles, was das Game ein bisschen deeper macht, weil meiner Meinung nach ist das größte Problem vom Predecessor, dass immer die gleichen Sachen benutzt werden, dass die Helden fast immer gleich gespielt werden und ich würde mir halt einfach wünschen, dass Helden verschiedene Playstyles bekommen. Mindestens mal 2 bis 3. 2 soll das Minimum sein und 3 wäre ganz gut, wenn jeder Held 3 verschiedene Playstyles hätte. Ja, zum Beispiel, dass du Rampage komplett auf Damage spielst, oder komplett auf Tank oder sowas, dass du einen Wraith als magischen Damage-Dealer machen könntest oder eben als Auto-Attack-Carry oder whatever, dass du halt Helden auf verschiedene Art und Weisen spielen kannst, dass es nicht immer gleich ist, diesen Helden so zu spielen. Genau, deswegen will ich mir Items, genau, das ist mein Ding auch. Deswegen würde ich mir zum Beispiel auch aktive Items wünschen, dass du die irgendwie auch in irgendwas einsetzen kannst. Und dann kannst du eben geiles Theory-Crafting machen und baust nicht immer dieselben 6 Items, sondern passt dich auch einfach an. Ja, dass man zum Beispiel mit dem Schwert, keine Ahnung, eine Strategie gibt, wenn du dich mit dem Schwert teleportierst, dass du vielleicht einen Split-Pusher-Bild spielst und hast dann Split-Pusher-Items und was auch immer dabei, einen Crest, was dir vielleicht noch hilft, whatsoever. Oder dass es gab ja früher bei Paragon dieses Item, womit man Minions umkehren konnte. Sowas wäre zum Beispiel auch eine geile Sache, ja? Dann teleportierst du dich mit dem Schwert irgendwo an den T2 und kehrst dann die Minions um und reißt auf einmal einen T2 ein, was dann wieder was komplett Neues ist. Ah, hier gibt's wieder was Neues von Sparrow.
we are seeing that heightened senses now grants true stealth and movement speed for 1.5 seconds. So you can get a little sneaky up in the lane, or if you're trying to run away, you got a little bit of extra escapability, sneakiness. Might be able to juke somebody out here or there, but I just really love the aggressive applications for this augment. It's going to be so much fun to get the jump on somebody in lane like you never have before.
Oh yeah. So a lot of things that I've heard, or that I've even kind of complained about as Sparrow, she's insanely strong, right? Everyone knows that Sparrow hits like a truck, but that's it. Once you're caught, like once that Demon Xeris jumps on you, it's kind of like, oh,
Das ist so geil, dass
if
sie
I
sich einfach
don't have
kurz
Blink,
unsichtbar
then
machen kann.
It's over. It's just over. And you're running around with the, with the bow up, and you're like, I'm sorry, but now get a little bit of true stealth. Just for a smidgen of time and a little bit of movement speed, and you can reposition yourself. Yeah, be a little sneaky, and it really feels like the Huntress. You're actually
Ja, ich finde, es passt auch nicht so zu ihr, aber
you're in lane, and you're coming around the corner,
ja.
true stealth, and then you just pop out. I got you. It feels, it's gonna be
Ja,
feel really fun
also,
to play.
Wenn du es so siehst, sie hat ja auch diesen Rogue-Skin und eigentlich ist sie ja schon so eine sneaky Bogenschützin so. Klar, wenn sie durch den Wald läuft, kann man schon irgendwie argumentieren, sie kann sich dann halt irgendwie tarnen. Aber ja, es sieht halt irgendwie sehr Sci-Fi aus, diese Unsichtbarkeit. Ja. Zu einer Kira wird es irgendwie mehr passen, weißt du, weil die sich ja auch so in Fledermäuse verwandeln kann oder so. Ja, es passt jetzt optisch nicht so zu ihr, aber es ist eigentlich eine coole Sache, dass sie sich irgendwie ganz kurz unsichtbar bewegen kann. Sieht halt aus wie bei Wraith, ja. Ich glaube, das ist halt wichtig, dass man Unsichtbarkeit nicht verändert, dass alle anders aussehen, wenn sie unsichtbar sind, sondern dass es so konsistent ist, dass du sofort erkennst, aha, die Person ist gerade unsichtbar oder ist gerade unsichtbar geworden. Aber ja, ich bin da voll bei dir, Paul. Also, es sieht ein bisschen unpassend aus, aber für Sparrow an sich ist schon cool. Also, wenn sie jetzt den Rogue-Skin anhätte, würde es passen. Ja, dann würde ich jetzt nichts sagen, weil es passt so zum Skin. Aber für den normalen Standard-Sparrow-Skin, ich finde auch übrigens Sparrow, der Standard-Skin sollte überarbeitet werden. Der müsste ein bisschen cooler gemacht werden, meiner Meinung nach. Aber ja, kann man sich auch einfach einen Skin kaufen, dann sieht Sparrow auch cool aus.
Oh man.
She's gonna hit you a couple times before then, but it's over.
I want it to be sneaky choice.
Jeder Held war speziell, nun verlieren sie ihren Charakter. Das musst du mir mal erklären, GTC. Das kann ich gar nicht nachvollziehen. Weil ich finde, es wird keinem Helden irgendwas weggenommen, sondern eher was hinzugefügt. Deswegen verstehe ich nicht, wie man was verlieren kann, wenn man was hinzufügt. Weil jeder Held bleibt ja gleich. Jeder kann dasselbe, was er davor kann. Nur du kannst pro Runde eine Sache mehr. Du kannst eine Fähigkeit ändern.
Look at him. He's going faster and faster and faster and faster.
Alter,
and he
das
just
ist ja
keeps
geil.
going and he keeps
Das kannte ich
going.
doch gar nicht.
And oh my god, is he getting faster? I think he is. I think he's going even faster, folks. We're just going.
What? Alter, das ist ja mega geil.
This perk
Joyce, you need to
is
put your
like
disclaimer on, man.
insane.
Digga.
In this, I had infinite mana, okay, and Steel had almost infinite health.
Das ist ja übel geil.
It's not going to be, it's not going to be like this basically in the main mode, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what is possible with this, because it's so funny, but it's also pretty tactical, because you kind of slow down a little bit when you're holding down that right click, right? You get a little teeny bit of movement speed during a fight.
Alter, ich werde nur Ragus spielen. Wie geil ist das denn?
You're really going to want to focus on some CCs. Decker might actually be kind of crazy into him, because it goes away almost immediately. The moment you stop hitting with an ability, it's done. Like
okay, da hat's direkt
half a
aufgehört.
second, maybe even less than
It's
that.
very, very quick.
Yeah, it's very.
Gotta be
that
comboing.
Yeah. Can't stop.
Gegen
hitting
Tanks ist halt
the right
geil.
click. But it's just like one of those fun things that
Crackzwerg.
actually has like real gameplay implications.
Sparrow
in a
bekommt
fun
bestimmt auch
way,
Arsch und Titten, ja,
for
hoffe
the
ich.
user. And yeah, I'm excited to
Wenn
see
Thunderbrush
what kind of crazy
am Werk
plays you
ist, dann
guys are
gibt's
able to
wieder
do
Doppel-D
with this one.
und
Ace, have you seen anyone play this?
beste
I know I
Teile.
have, and it was I got hurt very badly.
I
Ist ja
haven't seen anyone
ultra
play with this
lustig.
one. Every August I went, picked the other augment, which I obviously won't say which it is, but yeah, I haven't gone against this one. But your video looks pretty hilarious. I mean, obviously you can't do that in the game, but it looks pretty hilarious.
Ja, warte mal ab,
especially
bis
'cause
die
he's got such
Sommerskins
short
kommen,
legs.
Paul.
Yes, my friends, I promise you, you will almost certainly never see Argus going this fast in your game. But this is the peak, the pinnacle of which you may try to achieve in your games. And
Das
if
ist
you
ja
do see an
übel
Argus
geil.
going this fast in your game, now you know why. Now you know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Du kannst nicht
I
mal
won't.
weglaufen
You
einfach.
just won't.
There's no way. There's no way with the CC. I mean, I'm against AI bots and a standing still steal. It's gonna be all right, but it's gonna be so fun to interact with. The only thing
Alter.
is I'm bad at aiming, and I was playing an ADC with no sort of CC or anything like that. So Pinzo, who is way better than me, by the way, kind of dumpstered me a little bit on this, but it was so funny to watch him zip around. I mean, he wasn't really zipping around, but comparatively, zip around, doing some damage. I mean, we hit him with a CC once, and then it was just over. It really was just over after that. But it was so funny. We were laughing, even though we were dying. We were laughing. But that's another one. Okay. And then I think we're gonna show the one that Steg sent me in the chat,
Ooh,
and let's
I'm
hope this
hyped
works.
for this one.
It's totally gonna work, right?
This could be a bad idea now.
Jo, Howitzer.
Oh, this one.
What am I
Welches?
about to
Ah
watch?
ja,
We all
das ist
know
auch geil.
immediately.
This was. There you go, Robbie. Why don't you explain what this is?
Guck dir seine Basics
Yeah,
an.
this was
Go on, Robbie, you
this
can
was- yeah, this was a playtest when we were testing the new augment system, and one of Howie's augments was bugged. So as soon as you hit something, you got infinite attack speed. And so now I had infinite attack speed. It was pretty great. I think we still ended up losing, but it was fun having infinite attack speed. Obviously, this isn't an augment. I was just sharing it because I thought it was a fun bug.
This is not going
We're
in.
still-
This is
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
going
we
in.
were
bug.
talking about machine gun
Yes.
Howie, and I actually got to experience it. This is obviously not intended. It's just a fun bug.
For the record,
That's
ladies and gentlemen, this
Das ist doch kein
ended up
neuer
becoming
Howitzer-Skin.
the Augment
Die gibt's
Sniper
doch schon, oder
Shells,
nicht?
which grants you 3% attack speed for 6 seconds on hit, stacking up to 6 times. So you ADC Howie Dreamers, there you go. Have a
Alter!
field day.
ADC Howitzer
Okay.
incoming!
There
Okay,
you go. There you go.
love to see it.
Nicht, dass
All
ich
right,
will.
and
Hey,
then
das ist
the
der
final one.
mit dem
It's the big
Äffchen.
boy
Das
steal.
ist der Äffchen-Skin in
I want
Gelb.
to show kind of a before and after. Here, you'll see.
Ah, das
So
ist
the
mit dem
standard
Knockback.
ultimate, you'll see the range. Pretty good. You like it. But then you see the augmented range, and my lord, do we love to see a
Krass.
jumpy steal? Very big. Initial thoughts. I wanna Ace. I wanna get your initial thoughts on this one.
Das ist natürlich richtig
Yeah,
stark.
I mean, hey, Steel be slamming, and now he slams even harder. So
Mhm.
I'm here for it.
Ja, das ist der Knockback.
Mm-hmm.
Now you
Look
can
at
see as
that!
well.
Look how far
that-
back they went.
Yeah, they're getting knocked back now instead of knocked straight up as well. So the combo potential with this and the Q, they're gonna get tossed around, put on a trampoline, up in the air. It's gonna be a great time for you as the Steel, doing
That's
some
so
great
geil.
control and moving people around. And of course, you can also send people behind you using this augment as well. So a whole new potential for ways to use this ability that previously weren't like this before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Joyce and I
excited.
were chatting about this while
Yeah.
we were prepping for the stream. We were looking through all the footage and we were looking at this, just being like, man, like this one's is so cool. Like, look how far the minions fly and the heroes fly. And then we came to the realization that like you're gonna really have to be good at aiming this. Like, I don't know about you, chat, but I miss a lot of Steel's ults already. And sure,
Lol.
I'm not like the greatest of players, but it's happened. And now it's really important that if I take this augment, it's going to be really important for me to make sure that I'm hitting in the right place. So I'm sending them probably back into my team, right? I don't know. I don't know.
Or
I don't know
away.
if I'm going to be able to do it.
Either way.
Or maybe away. But it's cool because it can break up that team fight, right? Like, you know, you've got a team fight going on and everything's kind of going a little bit pear-shaped. You get your steel going in and it just... Love it. Love it.
Breaks are wide open.
This one's going to be so
And remember,
cool.
folks, this is one of 3. And each of the ones that you've seen so far is one of 3 hero-specific augments that you will get a choice between. You will not get to play with all of them at once. That would be very OP. Not just a little OP, very OP. So now you get a chance to pick between one of the 3. And you've seen just a couple of options today. We're really just scraping the surface here of this system. And that's not even to mention the common augments that you're able to pick across all heroes. It's really such a huge system that I can't wait for you guys to dive into. I'm really excited to see the tier lists and the favorites of what people love and how we can improve these in the future. And of course, again, we will be revisiting them as the time goes on. The patches continue to move forward and addressing any ones that are problematic, either in that they're super strong or super weak. We'll be coming back to them and making sure that they feel really nice and really fun.
Also ich muss dazu sagen, ich hab auch schon Augments getestet, wo ich so dachte so, ja, aber was ändert das so groß, wisst ihr? Also du hast dann irgendwas ausgewählt bei manchen Helden, ich will jetzt nicht, kann nicht spezifisch werden, aber da habe ich so gedacht so, ja, was macht es für einen Unterschied? Keine Ahnung, ist irgendwie langweilig, da passiert nichts, ändert nichts so. Also wie sie schon sagt, manche Sachen, die haben jetzt natürlich nur die Sachen gezeigt, die viel verändern, aber manche Sachen, ja, sind jetzt auch nicht so spektakulär. Also ihr könnt jetzt nicht irgendwie 150 spektakuläre Augments erwarten. Aber ja, ist auf jeden Fall eine coole Sache und man kann die Helden auch einfach unterschiedlich dann spielen, das ist geil.
Okay, that's pretty good. Thank you for your chat, Old Man Doom.
What I will say is that none of these augments are cosmetic. They have gameplay effects. If you're looking for cosmetics, check out the skins. There's lots of cool skins.
You have really, really cool skins, especially coming up in 1.6. We
Ja,
saw
genau,
some
Paul.
of them already, including Demon Yurei and Demon Ceres, where you see through his little tummy, you see his rib cage and stuff. Really cool. I gotta keep bringing that up because that is very freaking cool. But anyways, that's basically it for the dev stream. Some incredible stuff coming into the game. Some really big gameplay implication systems. The new tertiary system augments. Very exciting. Lermy, thank you so much for taking us through that new system because you've put a lot of work into it. And how are you feeling going into 1.6 with all of these augments going into Predecessor and seeing your work played out?
Yeah, this is the first big system that I got to contribute to, and it's been an absolute blast seeing it develop, and I'm really excited to see just what people really enjoy out of this system and how we can keep making it better, making it more fun for you guys, and also interesting and different builds and theory crafts and experiments from all of you guys. It's something that I'm so excited to really see how you all dive in, break down this system, and what you guys like about it. So please definitely give it a try June 10th when it comes out, and let us know what you think after you give it a go. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the next couple of weeks, especially in seeing people try all sorts of different things, experiment, see what's the best and all that good stuff.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
Beautiful. Lermy, there was another augment that we didn't have that you wanted to just bring up.
True.
What was that?
True. So there's one for Morn, and as you guys know, he's got a little vine arm. You know, it's a little wiggly fun arm. And so this augment in particular, let me make sure I read it to you correctly, so I'm not giving you guys incorrect information. All right, let's see. So this one in particular is called Dreadful Roots, and Abduct will now allow Morn to slingshot across terrain. So he's going to be able to traverse the map like never before. You know, we may have seen it before in Spider-Man, but maybe he's Spider-Morn now.
Spider-Morn, Alter, geil.
I haven't seen this one yet, and I want to see it. Now, like, when you brought it up earlier, I was like, oh, I wish I got footage of that one, because it sounds so cool. It sounds so fun.
Geil.
Oh, man.
It's very silly, but also when you get that movement tech down, it feels so good. I can't even explain to you just how nice it is to be able to fling yourself into a team fight, pop the ultimate beforehand, and just surprise people by just jumping out of nowhere, it feels like sometimes. But it is a very incredible feeling to get this kind of mobility on this character. And that's just one of them. Again, my friends, we've got 2 other of them, 4 more. If you are feeling like the movement's not for you, you've got more options. And that's the best part about this system, is that it feels like there's so many choices now for you to be able to do across the board. Very exciting stuff. Can't wait to see all kinds of clips and plays and YouTube videos and tier lists. There's just so much content to be had, and I will be consuming all of it. So please post plots. Thank you.
Yes, please. Ace, final thoughts on Hero Augments?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Firstly, big thanks to the team. They put a lot of work into it, and it wasn't too long ago that we actually started working on the system. So to see it all come together so quickly is awesome. Big thank you to the testers as well, who gave us a ton of feedback and helped us iterate on it. I'm super excited. I think one of the things that I always felt when we inherited a lot of the Paragon kits is that the kits are cool, but there's a lot of other games that just kind of push their characters way further than we do. And I think we shouldn't settle for where we are. We should really push things further. It's a big change, but it's definitely a massive step in the right direction. I think people are definitely going to have a lot of fun. Their new heroes can be played, their favorite heroes can be played in ways that they've never played them before. And it also gives you a chance to try out other heroes that you may not have liked, but with certain augments, maybe fit your playstyle more. So super excited. I think it's a really great change. And like Lermy said, I'll be looking out for all the videos, and I'll be consuming a lot of content, and I'll also be playing a lot of Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man ist so gut.
I'm so
perfect.
hyped.
So exciting. Deg's final thoughts on Hero Augments?
I feel like Ace and Lermy have pretty much nailed it here. But I will chuck in that it's super cool that you've got so much more customization. Like they can open up new item build paths. Some can even let a hero that wouldn't typically be in a role in that role. That made no sense. Words, man. But you know what I mean? Like you can play, you know, there might be perks that help you play in other roles. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And I think, as Lermy said at the very start, it's all about your hero, your way, just adding that customization in new way to play the game. And as Ace just said, it's ever evolving the game. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what people think of it. Obviously, do let us know on Reddit, on Discord, social channels, all of that stuff. The community team are there, we're listening, and all your feedback will go straight into the right teams, probably Lermy and the game design team right there. So yeah, looking forward to hearing from everyone.
Beautiful.
Really excited, guys. I can't wait.
We love to see it. I'm so excited as well. I did want to address a chat that I saw. All hero augments are unlocked right away, basically, right, Lermy?
Yes, there is going to be kind of a limitation for new accounts to make sure that they're getting into the systems nice and easy. We're not trying to overwhelm new players, but that is going to essentially give them the recommended one first. It's not like they're not going to have one. It will just be for these very new players that are trying to get into the game for the first time. That is the only restriction there is. Everybody who's been playing for a long time will have them right away, fully unlocked, fully customizable, and however you want to play.
Beautiful. And then we had one more hero augment thing from chat.
Paul,
I want this.
Die Augments sind alle von Anfang an for free. Die sind alle geunlockt, so wie Items. Also du musst sie nicht sammeln oder sowas oder freischalten.
Couldn't even program that if we tried.
Don't worry, I have one. It's called
sorry,
practice.
Choice.
Lots of practice.
Bummer. Anyways, thanks, Empress. I really appreciate it.
You tried.
Well,
I respect it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that was a good stream, guys. I'm just gonna end it right now. I'm just kidding. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok for hanging out with us and chatting with us. I'm very excited for how you guys are for getting this patch into your hands the 10th of June. So that's coming up here pretty quickly. So excited for all of that. We are excited. We're stoked for this. I don't know how many more times I could say excited, but speaking of June 10th, I want to do our final giveaway because
Sonic
We're going
event.
to be giving away Yurei day 1 of the 1.6 patch. So make sure you type in Soulbinder into
Let's
the
go.
chat
Ich
right
werde gewinnen,
now.
Leute. Trust.
Make sure that
Ich werde
you have
gewinnen.
entered your way. Stags is
Ich habe reingecashed für Gewinn.
getting his chat in there really
Getting in there.
quickly. Yeah,
I didn't even see it. It just went.
it's just gone. Oh, beautiful. We love to see it. I'm seeing all the Soulbinders in chat. It's filling up right
There's so
now.
many.
There's so many.
So many.
We love to see it.
Mhm.
Everyone's excited for Yurei coming into 1.6. Lermy, we actually didn't get to have your thoughts on Yurei and her kit coming into 1.6. While everyone's putting in their giveaway code, why don't you tell us that?
She's so cool. I am so excited to play her in jungle.
so
I'd love to try her in
excited.
offlane as well, maybe a little bit in ADC. You know, I think she's going to be very flexible in how she plays because of that really sick mobility and especially the verticality as well. Especially with our past 2 newest heroes into the game between her and Wukong, we're starting to really break into that 3rd dimension of what makes Pred, and it's so awesome to see because it really gives you new ways to play the game, approach your fights, and how you farm and move around the map. It's a really, really great time, and I have very much enjoyed playing her when I've gotten the opportunity to so far.
Ich rank gleich, ja.
Love it. We're definitely opening up the skybox with these new heroes and even some of the previous heroes. So very excited for that. All right, everybody, I'm going to be pulling this giveaway in 5,
Sonic.
3, 2, 1. The giveaway has been pulled, and Evans RY on Twitch. Yeah, Evans RY on Twitch.
Congrats!
You have won Yurei day 1 of patch 1.6. So excited. Please send us a message here on Predecessor Game on Twitch, and we will get to you on how to earn that. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I just want to do one last little shout out for all of you. Ace, final thoughts. We're gonna skip that, we're gonna skip the announcement stuff, but wanted to get your final thoughts on everything that we covered. Ace.
Yeah,
Warum lädt
super
denn das so
excited.
lange?
Can't wait to give it a go. I've been playing a lot internally and then with the testers. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to just grinding it out on ranked with the new augments and with some Yurei.
Beautiful. Lermy, final thoughts.
It's been an absolute blast to put together this system with a bunch of the game designers for you guys to be able to explore and try out all those augments and new ways to play. I'm just so excited to see what you guys come up with, and I think I'm going to learn a thing or two from all the tech that comes out of this. When that Spider-Morn YouTube video drops, I'm going to be watching and seeing exactly where they're placing those shots to get that great
Digga, warum
trajectory
lädt denn das so
to have
lange?
all around the map. That's just the beginning, folks. You haven't even seen half of the perks that are coming to the game in this new augment system, so I'm really, really excited for you guys to be able to try that. And of course, Yurei. I am just
The fuck?
so excited. There's really no other way to put it. It is going to be a humongous patch, and
Predecessor
really
is
hope that you
broken.
guys will enjoy it.
Beautiful. And Stags, your final thoughts?
I'm going to leave you with a single sentence of, that's not all.
That's not all.
That's it. That's it.
Ooh,
Spittin'.
I like
That's
it.
not all.
I like it a lot. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. We are so excited. Thank you. We are going to see you on June 10th for patch 1.
Okay, tschüss.